Yo, Maron, what are you doing? Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share, do everything you gotta do, man. It goes a long way, trust me. You like my shirt? Get straight into the episode. Mr. Mehmz is here with his scarf on. The important outfit that's here. Sitting by him is Tanaka.
From Etihad. From the Etihad.
From the Etihad. I want to see this trophy. I want to see this. What do they call it?
The parade?
I want to see the parade. It's a parade in Summer City. Yeah, I want to see what Jump around, might pull up to this one.
This is gonna be a big parade. This is gonna be a big parade. I'm telling you now.
What big? Like, what's your definition of big?
Big as in there's a lot of trophies. Big.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough. I can't say shit, bro. I'm in Europa League right now, bro. I'm in the slums, cuz. Narnia FC in that. Narnia FC, cuz.
Enjoy Uzbekistan or over the.
Let me tell you.
Uzbekistan away.
Before we get into City, I'm excited because Klopp might find some shit bloke for like $50 and bring him back and create a worldie, cuz. Hey, para. All right, let's get straight. Mehmz, take it away, my brother. This is your moment. I'm going to be quiet. Tanaka's going to be quiet. We're going to let you have this. This is a big moment for you. And I think you deserve to have this moment because for years you've been suffering, for many, many years. And finally, it's here. So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm going to let you take it away.
Long fucking time, man.
Hey, the tears are, wallahi, the tears are real. I'm going to shut up. Go.
The pain of the last few years has now been, it's worth it, straight out. I'm happy. I'm happy we got here the way that we got here. You know, it wasn't easy, and it just proves to you that it's not an easy competition to win. What made me most emotional was players like Jack Grealish. He was like the key, not to us winning it, but to us to have that mentality. Like, this guy came in, man, and I can't even talk. I had all this thought out in my mind, but I can't even
Let it out, bro.
I can't even put it into words. Like,
this is your fucking moment.
like the season I went and watched them, the season I feel like I contributed a little bit to that little support network that they have. And they go and win a treble. Like, if you told me at the beginning of the season we'd win a treble, I'd call you a fucking lunatic. Even I didn't believe we could do it. I mean, every season you start, you go, yeah, City are favourites, but obviously what we've seen time and time again is that they can't. There's just something lacking. And what was lacking was leadership. We didn't have leadership. What was lacking was mentality and the hunger to win those trophies. We used to play games, and when things weren't going our way and when tactics weren't working out, we'd throw a fucking hissy fit and just throw the tactics out the window. Now we realise that, bro, you need luck to win those games. You need something to go your way. You need that coin flip. And without that coin flip, there's no trophies. We didn't win the game by playing sexy football, but we won the occasion by just getting the job done. And we didn't have that. Let's just get the fucking job done. Even if we're not playing well, even if they're resisting our fucking press, even if they're, even if they're closing us down and shutting down the spaces, just get the job done. No matter how, no matter what it takes, just get it done. And that's what we showed. And I'm so proud of those boys, man. Especially Grealish, especially Foden. The young boys.
He was unbelievable. He was unbelievable.
Bro, 22.
I only watched the second half, to be fair.
He only played the second half.
What I seen from him in the second half was something you'd see from De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Like that. That grit. And we'll talk about De Bruyne soon, but you're right, man. That Grealish, I think everyone read him off. It's massive.
Everyone read him off.
We all did, bro. Because
I did.
And straight out, no matter what happens, you see, we'll never justify his $100 million price tag. Like, ever. That's a lot of money. But, nah. But, I mean, it might get better because everyone's 100 million now. Mudrik's 100 million. So we might say, yeah, Jack's a gun, We all know how good he is, but just his mentality to push, to get better. And what I like about Jack Grealish the most, when they interview him, he's so honest, bro. Like, so honest.
I played dead today.
Yeah, he said, we won the Premier League, but I didn't really contribute. Like, you know what I mean? Calvin Phillips isn't going to say that shit. Calvin Phillips is going to be like, yeah, we won the... You're never probably going to hear it from him, that fat shit.
That video. I grew up in strip with the haircut.
Ryan Brewster. So you're never going to hear that. But Jack's like, look, man, I never contributed. Like, I wasn't the best. I have to pick myself up. And he did that. And once again, It's Pep Guardiola. Tanaka said it last. No, I can't remember when, but second season players start picking up with Pep, so we shouldn't really judge off the first year.
Yeah.
But man.
But what I love is he's got Grealish doing that Henry role, that what he had Henry doing at Barcelona, bro. Stay left and don't move. And you even questioned it. You're like, bro, Grealish is a midfielder. He should be in the middle.
Yeah.
But the reason he's on the left now, you're seeing it, is those quick one-touch passes, beat a man, win a foul, and cover.
Defensively,
Defensively.
that's his biggest thing. Because in attack, we all know what he can do. But when he drops back and picks up, bro, I remember against Liverpool at the Etihad, he just charged back and dusted Salah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to do that shit.
He done it against Inter too.
He does it against everyone. He just drops back, and I think that's why he doesn't get his credit for his defensive work. But man, just the whole team. I think everyone's been unbelievable. I think, like a lot of people said, they deserve it. Finally, like it's finally happened. And I never questioned City. Like, if they never won the Champions League, I'll still know how good they are. But I'll say that trophy, it's missing, cuz. But for me, trophies don't really I don't know.
You're not everyone.
Nah, but you see the dominance year in, year out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That for me. That's what it is. TK took it like a man, bro.
No,
I'll tell you that
didn't.
much. Nah,
No,
he
he
did.
didn't.
He full did.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, you had to use Zach's phone calls. Yeah. TK took it like a man, cuz.
Brother.
No, TK came straight for De Bruyne.
Oh, I'm right about that, but
No,
Yeah,
you're
he's
not.
right. 100%
He
right.
snapped his
Cuz
hamstring.
it doesn't matter, cuz. I'll tell you this. I love you. I love City. I don't love City. I love De Bruyne. Because Champions League final, cuz. Like Champions League final,
Look,
bro.
when he went off against Chelsea, that was questionable
No, that's worse than this.
until you found out
Because he fucking broke his jaw.
he broke his
something-
orbital.
He fractured something in his face,
Yeah.
which is painful, cuz. You need your brain to work. A hammy, I don't know. Like,
He didn't just. He broke it.
I don't know.
He broke, like,
how great? We're talking a grade 3?
no, it's torn. Like, it completely tore off the bone.
Alright.
Yeah.
Only because my ligaments are fucked. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll
but I don't care about
back.
that. You never got your moment.
Yeah, he never got his moment. But, like I said to you before we started recording, that Real Madrid game was his moment.
Yeah.
That was the final for him. That was the game where people just went, fuck, man, De Bruyne's...
But even in yourself, bro, you want that.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Like
burning.
that
Well,
final.
and he's not happy. He's burning.
no,
But don't get me wrong, he's happy he got the thing, but you walked, what was it, 34 minutes? I think he went off.
35th
Or
minute, yeah.
something like that.
He got
Like,
injured 25th and 10 minutes of being a passenger.
and then he had that one sprint
I'm going to
towards
turn
it.
this off.
Huh?
I'm going to turn it off.
Why?
Bro, you keep fucking...
I'll turn off, but it'll be alright.
Oh, but promise. Sorry, guys, you don't understand. I'm a toddler.
Yeah, when you say something, boom, eyes on.
You can't put shit in the background for me. There's a footy game going on. Anyways, back to the.
Hey, mind you, it's a freaking like a reserve grade game. Hey, the game has been finished for about 10 years.
It's 40-12, bro.
Talk about attention
You
span.
sell those cups.
Yeah.
But you've been watching sports all weekend.
Huh?
You've been at your mates' games. You're watching your mates' games
Bro,
on
my
TV.
missus hates me, bro. She hates me, I'm telling you. She's like, well, what are you going to do? She's like, what are you going to do this week? And I'm like, I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Champions League final.
UFC.
And UFC.
You know what she said to me the other day? She goes, you said the season was over.
So did we. Hey, last episode we said, guys, we're going to change our content up next week. And here we are.
No,
we are
changing.
talking about football.
We are changing, but because, bro, you just,
What a week we've had.
we've had it. It's the last week too, and we're gonna talk about transfers a bit. But I think even the episodes moving forward that we're gonna be doing until football is completely back,
Yeah,
I still think we'll have a bit of football talk, like 10 minutes.
of course.
But
We'll
I want to
see.
really talk about other things,
We'll
bro.
see. Next thumbnail. Iniesta, is he reincarnated?
Is Pepper fraud?
I actually saw... sorry, I'll let TK.
No, go.
No. I want your thoughts.
All right, so in terms of that whole thing, for me, I'm lucky we didn't have an episode last week. I was hurt last
You're
week.
pissed off, you're pissed
That's last week was... I got a lot of that
I
emotion out.
forgot. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting we did
Yeah.
it on the way.
That's what I mean. So
Yeah.
for me, a lot of that emotion, I got it out last week, and I think even if Inter beat City, it wouldn't have been the same for me because I didn't want someone else doing the job for us. You know, if that makes sense.
But
or
you
stopping
didn't have the
treble.
facilities for that.
Yeah,
Damian and
just to stop,
Lukaku.
right?
You wanted Damian and Lukaku to do
No,
the job.
but like I just didn't. It wouldn't have been right. Like and like you know me. Like I don't really sit here and like oh, I got a second team in
Yeah.
in thing. Oh, I got a third team. I'm not about that.
You're not
Hey,
me.
up the Warriors, bro.
And that's not Golden State, baby.
So that's the thing. Like, I'm not like that. So I wouldn't have wanted City to do it. Like, for me, when we got mashed up in the final, I said it was like an ultimate high stakes poker. It was you put your cards down, and if you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. Like, and once we lost to City, I was like, the triple's done. Like, forget about it. It's like another week, and then maybe you're doing what ifs and all of that. But I got it out, and the reason why I was so frustrated last week was like, I've been sitting here having back and forths with Mehmz and fucking screaming and trying to defend something when really after that game a penny dropped in my head. I'm like, bro, I care more about this and I'm so passionate about this more than the 11 blokes that are going out to play. I'm like, bro, I'm seeing Sancho drop drip videos and like I'm looking flying a private jet last week and I'm here screaming at Mehmz, you don't know what this club's about. I was like, why?
They
am I
don't know
losing
what
it?
the club's
I
about.
was like, why am I losing it about? Like when that history means a lot to me, and I think from there on, I'm not saying I've become okay with this. I think City deserve their moment in the flower right now. It is what it is. There's nothing you can't level at them or say against it.
Yeah, you can't.
If they want to come start doing comparisons, we'll do that. I know where I see it. I can't wait to hear what they come with. But the whole comparison thing, whatever. Like, go enjoy your trophy for the time being. If you want to come have a comparison, we'll start having a whose dick's bigger competition. So.
Real talk though, real talk. I think the comparison talk is rubbish. I think it's useless.
It's like LeBron and Jordan.
Yeah,
It's different
useless.
era.
You can, bro. You can have two sides to it. You can argue about it forever and ever and ever and ever, but you'll never know. One thing I'm sure of.
I guess they never know.
One thing I'm sure of, and I said this to you last night. That Pep's Barcelona, that treble winning Barcelona.
Let's clarify this. He is like, bro, I reckon we'll beat that Barcelona side. And I just said, you know what, cuz enjoy what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Enjoy everything about it because honestly, Pep's Barcelona team was like, if you really watch football and focus on how tactics are played and first touches and passes and triangles possession and what this guy can do,
Diamonds and false
and
nines.
just thinking about this guy playing there, you understand why that is the greatest team to ever play. Better than Inter's, AC's, Ronaldinho, Kaká, and all. Better than everything. And one man was behind it, Pep Guardiola. That football, style. I'm not saying.
But what I love about it is he always says this is Johan Cruyff's recipe. I'm just a
But
messenger.
he innovated it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously, Johan Cruyff's not here to do what he's doing, but it has to start somewhere. Don't tell me Carl Flanagan scored again. What the actual fuck is going on?
I can't timestamp, bro. Come on.
No. Leave this in, cuz Carl Flanagan scored 4 tries today. What the fuck? Anyway, because
It's not just me.
that's like Darwin Núñez scoring 7 goals in a game. It's fucked.
If that was Haaland, Pep would pull him off on the field.
You cannot beat Messi.
I love how he owns that too.
Yeah, he knows it. But back to what I was saying, that how you were comparing, you can't compare. It's very hard.
can't, bro.
It's very
You
hard.
can't.
Even
Like-
the United team, like Ferguson had to do it harder than what Pep had to do it.
Like I know I rolled you up by comparing Pep and Fergie and our teams.
That's all clickbait. It's
That's
fine,
clickbait.
It's fine.
That's all clickbait. Me as a fan, bro, I know it's two different eras. It's two different managers, two different styles of play. It's like Ronaldo and Messi. You'll have your own opinion. You have your own preference. But when it comes down to it, bro, like, just enjoy the fucking game.
Enjoy everything.
Just enjoy the fucking football, the game, the beauty of it.
It doesn't mean for me it hurts any less because
course.
of different areas. Like it's painful to watch City do that, and I think for me, when I watch City do all this and all these accomplishments, it burns me because we're the only ones responsible for that. Like I look at Liverpool and you say you've pushed City for so many years, you didn't have the financial backing. I'm telling you now, if Klopp had the financial backing, United. I know we haven't backed United managers, but we have backed United managers. That makes sense. Like, it's just that we've irresponsibly spent money, but we've been on par with City in terms of our spending habits. You know, and that's why you'll never hear me.
Too.
And that's why you'll never hear me have a go like too much about
Money wise.
like I say you need to spend to win, and I know I call Pep a checkbook manager. That's a different argument, but the reason why it hurts me with watching the City dynasty, it's like I can't sit here and say, "Oh, City spent too much money." I'm like, no, because comparatively, we spend the money. We've just put it in the wrong areas, or at the wrong time. We put the wrong players, or We just made decisions that didn't make sense. And that's why when I look at City across the pond, I'm like, it burns me so much because we don't have an excuse or a reason to say City are what they are. Like, we've let that happen under our own watch. And that's why it burns me so much, you know?
No, but even if Klopp did get back, I just want to say this. I still see City as the dominant because they have the best manager. They're unbelievable. Obviously, Liverpool Klopp would have had more trophies to his name and his legacy would have been higher. But it's not all about money, bro. Like, it's a big part of it. Wallah, it's a big part of it.
I said this to you, Sui. It's okay, he's spent, but bro, he's assembled that team and he's bought players that can play those roles.
Yeah.
You know, mentally and physically.
You still need to coach the team.
You still need to put those players and make them understand what their roles are. You still need to.
But you say that in every sport, wallah, in every single sport. Like NBA or what, like Brooklyn Nets had Harden, Kyrie.
Yeah, you can assemble a star squad.
You can
bro.
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But it never guarantees you success. You still have to manage them. It is easier.
PSG is an embodiment of that.
Literally.
Bro, if PSG won a Champions League, I'd like to see if anyone would come at them like they've come at us for the oil money thing.
Yeah, because PSG are irrelevant.
But see what I'm saying?
Premier League's different. Premier League clubs are different.
They've spent way more.
Of course.
They've invested way more in shit, in like
rubbish.
actual rubbish. Like, they haven't even been close to winning a Champions League, and they won't get close.
Yeah, they've been
So
in a
it's
final.
not just
But still, it
What
doesn't.
final?
For as much money as they spent,
that COVID season, yeah, but
then they got knocked
They
out.
got
They're
smashed.
always up there. It's
Yeah.
PSG. They have the place for it. But it just shows you because
you can't throw money. Yeah, you can't. It's not the money. You can't just throw money and get this trophy. Pep said it. It's a fucking hard trophy to win, bro.
It's a coin flip.
It's
Nah, you need luck too. Wallah, you need luck.
you need luck.
Liverpool, Barcelona, come on, bro. You're telling me that's not luck? Like, there's luck to that.
I know, but I feel like I've always said when it comes to sport, you create your own luck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
definitely,
And
100%.
I've had so many arguments about this with someone like, how can you say you create your own luck? I'm
Nah,
like,
it's true, bro.
for you to get lucky, you need to get in a position to be lucky.
Of
Like,
course.
when you deconstruct that Rodri goal, there's so many elements of luck to that goal. But the reason why it comes off the way it does is because City put themselves in a position to get that luck. So you create your own luck. Because what I was saying to you before the episode started, I think it was Foden went down the byline and crossed the ball, and it ricocheted off an Inter player.
It was Bernardo.
Huh?
It was Bernardo.
Yeah.
What, for the goal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't
for the
Akanji press?
No. So I'll break it down, and then you can.
Go on.
Akanji came through the middle with the ball. He came through the middle with the ball. Stones was running out right, drew a man off Bernardo, created space, slotted Bernardo in.
If Akanji doesn't risk something,
Yeah.
creating his
Not
luck.
just the risk, but
Yeah, but
he
he's
kept going.
created his luck.
But then even the cutback was
Yeah, the cutback had the Bernardo was trying to cut it to the 6-yard line, and it just hit an interplayer and bounced in front of Rodri. Right place, right time.
and that's what I'm talking about. You create your own luck.
Yeah.
When you look at that goal and you disconstruct like, it's lucky. That bounce could have gone anywhere on the field, but
But
it dropped where it dropped.
Bernardo, Akanji had to take the risk. Bernardo had to play the ball and
Stones
beat
had
his
to
man.
drag him. The man
Stones
wide.
had to drag a defender, and Rodri had to be at the right place at the right time. And that finish had to be perfect.
Literally, two defenders
Had to
glid
be
by them both.
perfect.
And that's why I told you need luck. Because Real Madrid, the only reason why I wasn't so confident with Liverpool beating Real Madrid last Champions League was because how they got there. They never got there off good football. Let's be honest. Any Real Madrid fan can agree. They got there off luck. All right? And I'm not taking anything away from them.
It was luck. No,
But
it was
come on,
luck,
to
yeah.
be 97, to be 3% chance to get through and win that fucking game against one of the best teams, if not the best team in England or in the world, you need luck, cuz. You know what I mean? Divock Origi, you need luck for that corner taken quickly.
But you need to be there, is my point.
And
What is it?
that's what I'm saying,
And Solskjaer scored.
Yeah.
You need luck,
You
bro.
need to be there to create
The right
your own
moment,
luck.
right
so
time.
when people go, we're not even saying it was lucky. I don't know where I was going with that, but
No, but you need to create your own
it
luck.
is luck.
It is
you
luck.
need to create your own luck, and that's what I was coming from. And that's why when people used to say when City or when Arsenal was scoring during the running, we're scoring all them late goals and we're getting shitty. Like, oh fuck, it's such a lucky win.
Yeah.
Again, they were there to create their own luck and make
They
sure
pushed
that
them.
they get the result. So when you push and push, you get the reward for your hard work. You know. And like I said, the City thing, it just burns me, bro. It burns me. It doesn't burn me because City are dominant. It burns me because City are dominant, and I've just got to sit here and just watch it. And
Smoke at the camera.
it's not even the fact that we've got the resources or we've had the resources to be there.
Kept up with us.
At least to challenge.
Money-wise.
I'm not saying to be better than City. That's a whole decision.
No.
That's a
When it comes to
Do what
losing,
Liverpool did, but a little bit better.
but we should. with the resources we had, there's no excuse for why it should have been a 3-horse race.
I agree.
There's no reason why.
It almost was, and it almost was a 3-horse race.
No. But for more,
Yeah.
more of
When?
No.
No, right after World Cup when Rashford went on that
I'm
blinder.
not talking about this season.
They were about to make it a 3-horse race.
I'm talking the last 10 years. I'm not talking just the
yeah.
3 years.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's no reason why when people have been pushing City, we shouldn't have been there.
Of course.
Like
I
we've
agree
had
with
the
you.
financial, we've got the financial muscle to
You
do
guys
it.
had the coaches,
Had the
Mourinho,
places, had the
Van
players,
Gaal.
had the coaches, had the money.
But obviously, and that's why I'm saying it burns me so much. It doesn't burn me because City's successful. It burns me because City's successful, but we've had the resources.
You're
to
angry
not.
at yeah, I get that. I fully understand that. And that's what pisses me off too, because it's like what I said to you, why I put Klopp as my fraud in the last awards episode. Because why did you realise 10 games to go that Arnold should be playing there, not there? You know what I mean? Like we've been saying, like it's our fault why we didn't make top 4. It wasn't because anyone was better than us, but we left it too late to make that
a
chance.
push, yeah.
Right, to wrap this segment up, there's one person that I want us all to talk about and give flowers to, and that is General John Stones.
Because I love him. I really,
Bro.
really love him.
Bro,
I full love him, because
what he's done, I don't know, do you credit to Pep? Do you credit to John Stones?
John Stones more than anything.
A
It's
centre
a
back.
hybrid. It's a hybrid of both.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is for Pep to believe in you, because I watched the video yesterday of Pep talking about John Stones in 2017, I think, when everyone had a bad game or something.
When he signed him from Everton, eh?
Yeah,
People
I
don't
can't.
understand why.
And he's like, I love John Stones and the 100 mistakes he's going to make. You know why? Because I love John Stones because he's passionate. Like he was going off. And I was like, what the fuck? I've never seen this.
Yeah.
I mean, and everyone's like, Pep knew. But like, it's not just Pep knew. It's he believed. He risked it. It's a risk. You can believe in someone and they shit you, or you can believe in someone and because you believed in them, they're like, oh, bro, he backs me. I'm gonna back him. I can't play CDM.
He spent so long as our third choice centre back. So long.
Yeah, bro.
We had Laporte, we had Otamendi in front of him. Like we were playing. Who else was it?
Company. Company.
Company.
And you know
yeah,
what?
yeah,
And he has to play next to Harry Maguire in the World Cup
Yeah.
in international. I feel
Yeah.
bad for him, cuz.
Yeah. So he's always had the short end of the stick. So I think when Pep gave him the project of being a midfielder, I think he jumped on it and he's perfect. He's perfect. He's got the control.
There was one point in the United game where when he done that turn, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
He's
like,
a centre back.
He's a centre back, right? He's clunky.
Yeah.
Like, you're a centre back. You're clunky. You're just there to header the ball.
And he scored a half volley.
Yeah. But no. But you just say that for me. I didn't care about goals. See that turn? Oh my god, that made you see me, cuz I was losing it. I was like, brother, what the fuck? Hell, like you're a centre back, bro. Like a striker could do that. Like someone with the tech, but. Yeah, but credit to him.
Congrats to that whole team, man. They just.
I want to bring up something. Last thing about this Man City. I want to hear your take because you're a United fan. I'm gonna actually bring up the screenshots.
I know what you're bringing up. I brought it to your attention.
Yes. And hey, Brandon.
HR meeting.
Hey, what's his name?
Brendan Williams.
I'm gonna look into the camera.
Wait, just for reference, Man United's 5th choice right back.
Okay, yeah. Let me take this away, right? Let me have fun with this because I've been saying this to Zach. I've been saying this to everyone, and I kind of agree with him. And I kind of
Do you?
One sec, cuz I'm here for popcorn.
I agree with Brendan
No,
Williams.
I'm here for
both get
popcorn.
into
Go,
it.
cook.
Okay, Brandon Williams, 17th choice right back for Manchester United. Literally only has photos of him training with Rashford and that. Irrelevant at all.
Had like 7 good games. We're like, he might replace. Like, sure.
Did he actually play in the Premier League?
Right, he played under Ole. I think it was 2021.
Okay, you're irrelevant, yeah? Because Ole, no one cares about Ole anymore, right? But he went in, and I have to agree with him on some of the stuff. He went in, and this is his story. Nobody wants a sloppy seconds. Pop them all up. I'm going to say it at the same time.
In case it goes
Well,
down.
you lot of the op, follow me. I think he's been smoking too much of the Deli Ali stuff in Turkey.
The canisters.
The canisters. Too much. At Rio35, Rio Ferdinand, bet you don't congratulate if you was a player. Keep the same morals.
What, bro? Yeah.
One sec. Sad face or sleeping face, 2 face are boring. The bloke doesn't even know how to fucking spell. English is his first language, you bum. You don't praise simple as fakes for money. I agree. Attention on this, celebrating whatever. It just kept going on. Basically, he's very, very upset that Man City did the treble. I applaud him for these 2 things. He's passionate, right? He's passionate. For a 17th choice centre back, right back, you're very passionate, you know? Like, there's nothing you can do to get in front of Wan-Bissaka and Dalot. They both got new deals, you know? So calm down a little bit.
Damian will come back before you get it.
All right? But listen to this. That, number 2, the Rio Ferdinand thing. Now, for a long time, I said Rio Ferdinand, I love Rio Ferdinand as a
Wait,
pundit.
what exactly did he go after Ferdy about?
Because I'm going to explain.
Yeah.
So I like Rio Ferdinand as a pundit. I like his takes. I like how he talks about everything. The one thing I don't like is his cocksucking. I don't like it at all. You say great. No, let's be real. And I'll tell you something. I'll tell you when the Vidic and Van Dijk argument happened. But anyone can have an opinion. You can say, for me, I think Van Dijk was better. I never got to watch Vidic properly. But in that prime, I put Van Dijk there, okay? Not longevity, just season for season, quality for quality, all right? No worries. That's my opinion. But Ferdinand sat down with Van Dijk, right? And me and you were talking about this before. Sat down with him. Said, nah, man, you're the best, man. I know, man. I'd have you in top. I'd have you over John Terry. I'd have you over this. Okay? No worries. Fine, you can praise him. Then Van Dijk has a bit of a shit season. He goes on his podcast with that fat white fuck that just does not know how to talk about anything but hatred. And he's like, but... whatever his name is, he's like, Van Dijk kind of he's like Harry Maguire. Like, that's what I don't like. Right?
Two-faced.
So
He's two-faced.
He's very two-faced.
Yeah.
Very two-faced.
Okay.
But that's one thing. Another thing is backing Ronaldo through the whole United saga. Because if you really like the club, you'll be a Wayne Rooney and say, no, bro, just go. You know what I mean? That's my 2 cents on it. All right. But I like the passion and I love how he's just salty. Like, it's so fun to watch. I'm enjoying it. You can have your say.
For me, we'll get to TK, but for me, it's kind of similar to everyone hating on Van Dijk for congratulating Ake.
I sent you that as in not everyone, the Dutch legends, when in the World Cup they started going in on Van Dijk, like that's one of their own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's not a leader, he's not a captain, or whatever. Like just shut up, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you have a problem with it, speak to him in the dressing room. Don't go on social media.
Brendan, I understand. Clout is it's an infectious drug. Like
Bro,
it's addictive, bro. Clout is addictive. And I know you love the spotlight because you're just another pretty English kid with a silver spoon up his ass. That's what you are.
We love the nangs.
You love the nangs, you love the spotlight, you love the money. Maybe your football career is not going to work out, so you're trying to open another channannel for yourself and you want to get on a podcast. Because he wouldn't stop, bro.
Oh, that was the best. That was the fucking best.
He wants to go on a podcast. Should I go on a podcast? Yes or no? No one cares what you have to say, bro. You're a footballer. Go play your fucking football.
I want to hear what he says. Straight out. I want the Ferdinand response. That's all I want.
This is what it is.
No way.
This is what it is. This is a footballer who's kind of realizing he's 22 years old.
Yeah.
Compare him to 22-year-old Phil Foden. Compare the careers that they've had. Compare him to 22-year-old Julian Alvarez, 22-year-old Erling Haaland. You get why he's
I understand that.
You get why he's hurt.
I get it.
I get that, but
get why
I
he's
also
hurt?
see the other side of he's someone that's come through the United Academy. Whether he's good or not, good enough or not good enough, he's come through the academy up until this stage of his career. So he's had a better part of the last 10 years of his club. That club, the history of the club and what the club's about is indoctrinated into him. And he's hurting just like most United fans. I get that, right? Him going off at 30 is one of the things I agreed about. Because what I was saying to Sui before we started, I was like, we all sit here and United fans will tell you how much they hate Souness. But no matter what good thing United ever does, you'll never hear that man give us credit. You never hear that man break his morals of, I played for Liverpool, I'm a living Liverpool legend, and I hate this club, and I don't care if they win the Premier League, I don't care if they win this, they're not good enough. You'll never see them break that.
That's
Ferdinand...
That's not football for me.
No, it's not football, but I understand that, and I understand where it's coming from, because Ferdinand, all he cares about is his business interests. He goes around and walks around saying, I'm a United ambassador, I represent what United are about, I had a great United career. But ultimately speaking, like, if you look at it, he does a lot of these things just to maintain his business interests and what his interests are vested in. So when I think Fergie or when I think Brendan, what he did, I'm like, bro, I don't agree with you, like, going off the way you did. But I also agree with you calling out someone and saying, hey, like, you're all happy to sit here and you're the first person to sit there and say to us, oh, they shouldn't be sacked. It's in the best interest of the club to keep the manager. But now you're out here congratulating the ops. Like, do you really care about what's good for the club? Or is it just one of those things where you do what's best for Rio and Rio's business? You know, so...
But you know what? At the same time, like, for me, I watched Rio Ferdinand. Maybe there was another network where he was speaking, but he was salty about it. Like, I watched his hatred, but there's nothing wrong with...
There's nothing wrong with honestly taking a step back and saying, GJ.
Because he didn't say it as in, yeah, Pep, man, this, that. You know what I mean?
It wasn't like Henri's one. Henri went full.
Yeah, Henri. But Henri played for him.
Double action.
Yeah. He went full.
He went Gokok 3000.
Yeah. He did, bro. He
He
did.
went wristies and everything.
I love it. But he went full. If 30 did that, I get it. I understand the hatred. I understand
I don't
getting
know.
angry. Because 30 just said, "Congrats, you deserve it. Well done. What a team. What a game."
Yeah, you can't hate on it.
You
It
can't
is what
hate
it
on
is.
that.
It is what
But specifically, what's his name?
Brendan Williams.
Brendan Williams.
it is. What's his name?
Brendan Williams, bro. The best response you can generate
Stop.
is on the field.
Stop.
Get some help.
Stop. He won't do that.
What?
Brother, he could barely crack Norwich's first team when he
That's
was
what I'm saying. So shut up there.
But wallah, honestly, like,
If
if I'm his teammate, I'm bashing the fuck out of him. Honestly.
yes.
One thing about me, I'll never show you that you defeated me like that. You know what I mean? I'll just smile. I'll take it on the chin because it's better than crying about it. You get me? It's better than being emotional and letting that guy understand that he got me in my feelings. Which Brandon Williams, that's what happened. He got
He's
his
in his feelings, bro. He was probably a bit drunk. He's probably off his head a
I
little
don't know.
bit.
Anyway, we've spoken too much about
Yeah.
the city, the treble. Let's move on, right? Do I have the agenda? Yeah,
I have the agenda.
Man United right back crying tears. That was the agenda format. All right, let's talk about Saudi Arabia taking over.
Ah, yes.
Like just in general.
Okay,
or-
so far they've signed Benzema, Kante. I think they've signed. Is that confirmed?
Yep, and
Kante-
the PGA World Tour.
Yeah, Kante confirmed, and they've
You're a
just
dickhead.
submitted. This is breaking news. They've submitted a bid for Riyad Mahrez, 70 million, which I think might go through. I honestly think it might go through, but.
I'll take it and run.
Bro, if I'm Murray's, I'm taking it. And I'm
Okay,
coming
but
back to
how
it.
many more players are going to go before we start saying, "Hey, all our talent is"?
One sec.
it's
Now
over
listen.
there?
Now listen. Every time I read a United Qatar link, every time I go in the comments, I see nothing but white hate, like racist. We don't care, even if it's United fans. Like we don't care. We don't want these guys. Even same thing as Saudi Benzema going there. We don't care.
We're the pioneers of that, bro.
Yes, definitely. Okay, but listen. So what I hear, I don't mind that. But what I hear is, it's gonna take a bit of time to get used to everyone going there. For a lot of fans, a lot of people aren't gonna take it as well as with. It's a Muslim country. I'm happy for them. You know, we're not gonna see them in Europe anymore. But I'm happy that one of our
like,
It's not just me.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So what I was saying is Saudi Arabia with the lifestyle, there's got to be changes to that, and it's like when we're reading the articles when Ronaldo went, it was like
He
oh,
couldn't
you
have
gotta-
his wife. He couldn't live
Yeah,
with his
you
wife.
can't do this, you can't do this and that to make exemptions, right? So that's the first thing that you got to take into consideration, that there's different lifestyles from West versus non-West. The second thing that you got to look at is, I reckon, is just players still want to play in the Champions League, regardless of how much money's been thrown at them. Like, you're 23, yeah, I can go play in Saudi, get 100 mil a year, but is that what I want, or do I want to be like Foden and win a Champions League, have multiple Premier Leagues? Do I want to be like Bernardo? Players will still want to play for your Real Madrids, your Barcelonas, and all of that. It's when you make those clubs not desirable anymore, and you make the Saudi League. So the Saudi League will get talents, but it's not going to get the best of the best. You know what I
I have a
mean?
proposal.
Yeah.
This is probably impossible. But
Super League is the only way.
no. Imagine the Saudis can somehow get themselves into the Champions League. Somehow, I don't know how it could happen. I really don't know how it could
Forget
happen.
about
That's
it.
the Super League.
But no. What if they're like, yeah, I get Super League's gonna be a bit harder to do, but
No,
Champions League's
but-
more acceptable.
I know, but that's
So
the only way
UEFA
they're
will
gonna
probably
do.
be like, yeah, let's drop us two, three LBs and that billions. Should be alright. Come in. Yeah, Al Hilal and that. Come in, man. You got Ronaldo. You got Ronaldo at 45 trying to do bicycle kicks.
He's trying to step back.
He had a disc.
No, I'm alright. Give me another contract.
Bro, we saw it.
Nah.
But in terms of your concern, Mehmz, I don't think it's a concern. And like,
It's just
These
when they
questions-
went for Mahrez, I went, oh.
no,
right.
but you got to look at the situation of Mahrez. Mahrez isn't a starter anymore at City. Mahrez is Muslim.
30.
He's 30 and he's Muslim as well.
And he's won
It's
everything.
some- it's
and he's
something-
won everything.
One
yeah.
sec. He's not just won
Exactly.
everything. He's won it with City. So if you want to say there's no feel that he won it good there, he won it at Leicester as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
true.
he did the impossible.
That's
Exactly.
He did the possible. Then he did the treble.
Because they're not out there targeting.
That's true. When I think of it like, bro, Mahrez has done everything.
Yeah, that's why.
They're not out there targeting your. Let me think of a player. They're not out there targeting Alexis McAllister, for example, right?
No, they didn't
They're
care
not
about
out there targeting Camavinga, out there targeting Tchouameni and saying, let's try to bring. when those type of players start going over,
That's when you get worried.
that's when you start going, all
Like
right,
your
this might be a bit of an issue.
Vinicius, your
Yeah, they're not
Saka.
out there targeting those players because I think they understand what they can do and what they can't do. Like if Vinicius is going over to Saudi Arabia right now, and then about 10 boys are coming with him, then you go, okay, like maybe this might become an issue.
I think it's good. I don't know. It's good and bad because money's gonna be like the most important thing now that everyone really looks at. Because bro, wallah, when it came to Benzema, he had 1 more year on his contract, and when he said, "Nah, I don't think I'm gonna go," oh my god, this is gonna be 70.
Oh my God.
Please be 70. Nah.
Oh, he passed the wrong way.
Bum.
He passed the wrong way.
Yeah, keep
No,
going.
still alive. Sorry.
Sorry, timestamp this shit, bro. We have to watch these last 20 seconds.
It's done. It's
I'm
done.
leaving
It's
it in
done.
there.
I want it to be 70.
0.
But when it came to Karim Benzema leaving, I was just like, I don't know if he's gonna leave 1, 2, and 3.
I thought he. I knew as soon as the rumors came out, I was like,
Because listen, the money's always gonna be there.
Yeah.
You get me? But then
I love this theme. Player gets offered Saudi contract. Player's hesitating. Player doesn't want to do it. Player says he's not going to do it. Player doesn't.
uploads a pic of him in the gym saying with the coffee, thinking he's not, and then he just goes. And bro, wallah, go and get it. You've done everything.
But do you know what it is? It's that amount of money that it makes you think like, fuck, I could just end it right here.
Yeah, like
You
I'm
know
an
what I mean?
idiot. If I don't,
That's what it
I'm
is.
dumb.
Just end it right here. Do you know what I mean? Just
Nah,
go
say
get 31.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's
Is he?
31.
Okay.
He's been
alright.
around for a while, bro.
So let's say they poach a 28-year-old and he does 2 years. He's fucking ready to go. Saudi will be like, yeah, go. Like we just wanted you for marketing. We wanted you to like have it. You got your money, yalla, go back. He'll go back to the Premier League, play for like a Southampton or
Yeah.
like, I mean, like lower wages, pay for anyone. He's got his money.
Well, look, as it stands, I was a bit worried about Mahrez, but makes sense. They're just taking players who's like, you've done it all. Come see out your last 2 years, get a check and
Enjoy it.
and go.
Speaking about big transfers, Messi to the MLS. I only want to talk about this not because I love Messi and stuff, but just because a lot of Ronaldo fans.
I've beat him down.
Yeah, you fucked me up.
I'm so sorry.
This bloke pumps me. No, no matter what, I have no shame in it. Because if you come to my house, you understand how much I love Messi. But the Ronaldo fans came out, and I know you're a Ronaldo fan, but I'm talking about the Ronaldo fans. They all exist all of a sudden. And a lot of people were messaging me, and I was just replying to them, please, this is the wrong page to message, and I added the wall. Just argue with the brick wall. So I'm not here to argue.
Comment in our videos, actually.
Yeah,
If you're that pressed and Ronaldo's pissing you off, comment in our videos.
No, but anyway, this is the whole agenda that Messi, he went to the MLS 35. I'm upset that he did as well, because like I want to see him play. But me and you always have this discussion. We always talk about this, because the guy finished football. Like, let's be real. Even before the World Cup, when he was at PSG, we all knew he was just training for one thing. Like, wallah, he does not care about PSG. He's happy the fans booed him because he could get out and blame someone.
It's like, oh, this is much easier to get out.
This is so much easier to leave. The bloke walked out smiling.
He's moved to Inter Miami. When you look at it from a business perspective, you're like, yeah, bro. Like, Messi, after he retires, does not want anything to do with football.
Nah.
Does not want to coach. He doesn't want to.
I still
Maybe
think he'll
sporting
be in
director.
football,
Maybe
yeah.
sporting director or something. But bro, the guy is he gets shares from. He gets paid
Apple
out by
stock.
Apple stock. He gets paid out on the tickets. The Inter tickets were $70 before they signed Messi. Now they're
$500.
Now they're $500.
That's fucked.
That's fucking ridiculous.
No, but there's so much space to grow in America.
There's space to grow.
Hollywood.
And he
Miami's
might get
a nice
chance to get a
place.
team himself.
Yeah,
But Miami's a nice place. I'm sure he's probably not motivated by that much money. Money's not that big of a deal for him. And I think he, live in Miami with your family.
It's close to Argentina as
Close to
well.
Argentina.
I think PSG. I don't think it was
next
a good.
World Cup, it's right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't be a Ronaldo fan and think he's gonna play in the next World Cup.
Hey, he might make it.
He probably will. But I'm not. I will never say that. Wallah. I don't want to see him in the next World Cup.
I don't wanna see him
Khalas,
either.
you done your job.
You want him doing a Gura spec, huh?
Yeah, just hang out, guys. Just go kick back, guys. You know
But
what I
look,
mean?
listen, Messi at 35, he's fucked off. Ronaldo at 36,
Whatever it was.
37, he's fucked off. Scott Carson at 38, he's still winning Champions League.
39, guys. 39.
39.
He's old, bro.
What was it? 88th minute. That's what that post. 88th minute.
Oi, 90 minutes. Get your facts right, lads.
Second Champions League for Scotty Carson.
Fuck, I didn't even know he was in the Liverpool one.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I thought like you never existed. I thought you went in Newcastle or some shit.
No, bro. He's been there.
But yeah, man, just a quick message for all the Ronaldo fans. Just calm down, bro. Just enjoy it. Wallah.
It's over.
The era's done,
It's
cuz.
finished. Like, literally, it's done.
That's what upsets me the most. That the era's over. You know what I mean? So now we have to see the new superstars the new superstars of the Champions League.
You know what it is? It's the people don't know where to direct their energy to.
Yeah.
Like we spent the last 13 years like
You know, you
sticking up for like Ronnie or Messi or whatever it is. It's just now that's gone. Where do you direct all that?
You know what you
energy?
said to me yesterday was so important. This guy's like, you know what, bro? YouTube comments are so much more wholesome than Instagram and TikTok and all that and Twitter.
Because people sit down and watch
Because
stuff.
on YouTube they're actually like, oh my god, that press resistant. Like they're actually talking football,
Do you know why? Because on YouTube, you got to sit there and watch a whole video before you comment.
and you need to.
All those people will eat you up.
Yeah. And you need to have an account. You know what I mean? So if you have an account, make sure you subscribe to us. Yeah.
Use the 4628161266.
Yeah, no, bro. Look, listen. I'm taking it back to the treble, but after we won the Champions League, I spent time on social media. I wanted to lap up all the tears. I wanted all the energy. Bro, I went on Instagram. I was fucking mortified. I was mortified by the comments.
What Insta? Like what page?
Like
What
just
are you
any
looking at?
page that uploaded anything, I'll just go to the comments and bro, people just hate.
Yeah.
Like the hatred is unreal, disgusting, ruining football. Like all the standard shit.
I get them.
All
I
the
get what they're
standard
saying.
shit. All the standard shit. But I'm like, why are you so angry?
You know what's the best thing? And this is actually the next topic, the McAllister deal. Right?
Oh my god.
Bro, I went on Twitter the next day. Wallah. There's one bloke. There's one United guy. He had like photos of. First of all, he's like Mount's so overrated. Before like when he was linked to Liverpool, Mount's overrated. We're getting McAllister. This that, and then he's like McAllister's overrated. He can't play one position properly and all this. And I'm like, bro, this fucking world.
$35 for Alexis McAllister World Cup winner.
I'm delighted, bro.
From Brighton to you know how Brighton are, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you're paying.
But you know what I said? I said to Mehmz, I'll pay 60, 70 M's. No problem. No problem.
80. I'd say 80.
I think 80 was too much. But whatever. You gotta.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to pay it. Whatever. I get it. We're in need of it. But 35 million is a joke for me. It really is. It makes me laugh. Bro, what do you say? We have the best negotiators in the world.
Best negotiators.
Because
in the world.
that's what I'm telling you. I can't wait for Europa League for Klopp. Just find
spot
some
one
random
player,
points.
10 mil.
Yeah. Robertson, 7 mil from Hull.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a good signing. I'm happy about that. I can finally stop yelling about midfielders.
Nah, you need
still
more.
need
You
more.
No, we need, one sec. Let me land. We still need like 2 more.
Yeah.
And we need a defender.
What for? Joe Gomez is around.
Get fucked. I don't want to fuck say that bloke play again. I love him and everything.
A player
Hey,
like
I got a deal. We're selling a defender. You need a
No,
defender.
stop. Go away. I don't want nothing from you. I want nothing from you, cuz.
I got Laporte.
Alright.
If you're interested.
Laporte's good, but relax. I don't want any ex-player.
Maguire.
The only bloke I'll take from City is Bernardo Silva.
Nah.
I know, but
Nah.
see, that's how I
Public
don't,
service announcement, Bernardo, you're not allowed to leave, bro. Please.
we'll talk about his transfers when it comes close. One more thing before we shoot off. Ange Postecoglou.
Woo! First signing.
What do we think, boys?
First signing. Did
What do
you
we
see?
think? I think I already
I'm
have my
scared.
say.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
I'm fucking shitting bricks, lad.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Okay.
I have no reason.
You're going to be the
scared
first
yet.
person to complain about
No,
it
no,
next year.
no.
Because he's
I'll-
going to
I'll say
dust you.
this. No, I'm not scared, right? Because one, I understand Asian football takes time to bed in. So at the start, they're going to be some bumpy roads, but I am so happy that Ange is in Spurs, and for this reason, I said it's massive. I think for our grassroots football,
Very big.
He will send scouts.
I think we're behind in terms of development and where we want to get to as a country in football. But we are the most played sport at junior level in the country. Forget footy, forget rugby, forget AFL.
Soccer, yeah.
But the most played sport at junior level. So I think Ange going there, it opens an opportunity that if he does well, it's going to open an opportunity in a market that we didn't have here. Because if you're here, if you're a kid who wants to make it in Europe, like straight out, you've got to be like a 1 in a million player.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's expensive. bro.
Exactly, and that too.
You know,
And-
rich parents. Everything has to
Your
be.
dad has to know people.
Everything has to be fall in the right position.
And
for
not
you.
even that, like before people, no one's sending a scout to Australia before they go to South America, Europe, maybe Asia as well. No one
cares about Australia.
one's coming here to scout and try to find good players.
I think Dortmund has an academy here, but that's it.
like,
Dortmund's the only team.
Have you seen any Aussie in Dortmund? It's very rare.
Mustafa Amini.
Come on.
yeah,
very
but,
rare,
like
very
that's
rare.
what I mean. 1 in a million.
Yeah.
Like think about population versus how many players are actually abroad. Like our golden generation was when we had Cahill, when we had Viduka, when we had Q.
Lucas Neal, yeah.
You know, Bresciano, all them boys like playing out.
They
in
weren't
Europe.
even that good.
They weren't.
Yeah.
But we had them go there. That was our golden. We haven't been able to replicate that since.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we've got Matty Ryan out there. Yeah, we've got players, but they're all playing on Serie B.
Like Aaron Moy had that
C.
2 seasons where
You
he
know
just
what I
looked.
mean?
Yeah.
So I think Ange, like, I'm not worried about Ange and Tottenham per se, because I think it'll go down to what Tottenham do. Like, Tottenham is still Tottenham. Like, I understand that.
Yeah.
And I understand what you boys are trying to say. You're worried about Ange because Ange plays good football, but they still got issues they've got to sort out before they even worry about the football. The personnel's not right yet.
So it's not the football. I think the personnel is he can make it work.
No.
If he sells Harry Kane, okay.
Which he won't because Spurs are refusing to.
No, they'll sell him.
Bad business decision.
They'll sell
They're
him.
actually dumb if they sell it. If they don't sell him, wallah.
No, they have to sell him.
Because he's not renewing his contract. Let's be
They
real.
have to sell him. Invest in Richarlison. I know you boys don't rate him.
No.
But, bro, there's potential. He can be very good. He can be very good in an Ange system as a 9.
You know who I am, yeah? You know I know boy, yeah?
Yeah.
He's someone, not because I hate him.
Yeah.
He just will never be, I just never...
I
He
said-
might score 15 goals a season,
That's what
but,
I mean.
but I swear to God, I'll pick Mitrovic over him.
Okay.
Yeah, for
But-
sure.
Yeah, who's the fuck
In
Mitrovic?
saying that as well, they need a whole back four.
They need a... That's
They
what
need a whole back.
They needed a back four before they assigned a manager.
This is why I
They need a
understand
new
you...
man-
I understand what you're saying is it needs time.
It needs
You can't
time.
sign everyone in one window. No
I'm
chance.
still going through that.
Yeah.
I'm still saying
2 years ago.
we need 7 players from what happened to us 2 seasons ago.
And you need to clean out 7 players.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're still going through that process. So to sit here and go, I'd say Ten Hag's a better manager than Ange, yet he had to overexceed to even get something, and he's still in the process of rebuilding. Like, that Spurs team needs a lot of work, and it depends what goals have they set for Ange.
Yeah.
Are his goals are they going to back Ange, some unknown manager, when they barely backed Conte, when they barely backed Mourinho? Or are they actually going to be like, all right, this is a project we're building, and we're going to stick behind this man?
No, I think with Mourinho and Conte, they couldn't control. I think with Ange, they can control him. Like, not control him, but they can tell him, like...
They can come to an
They have the
agreement.
upper hand. They can tell him, like, bro, you haven't proven shit, you know what I mean? So this is what you're getting.
Okay,
and
but
he has to work with that.
But I'd argue that if a manager hasn't proven shit and they're struggling, you should be more.
Backing
You should
him?
be trying harder to give him his first choice rather than give him his third choice.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to make it work. If your manager, like if you're 4 seasons in, that's when you can go, look, brother, we can't get you your first or second choice. Can you settle on a third? We've given you your first choice the last 3 years. You've assembled this team. Give us a bit of leeway. We can't do this deal. Not
Yeah.
in the first season. The manager's never been in the league. He's got doubts all over his head from anyone other than Australians. Because let's cut the shit. If you're not Aussie, no one thinks this Ange deal's a good deal.
Literally.
Like, cut the shit. There's no one who's European, who's been in England that thinks they've all...
There's no respect for him at all.
Because
wallah.
they've seen Gerard come from SPL, and Gerard was the next big thing, and he
Boom.
tanked. So people have that expectation set now. The world's against Ange. So we can't sit here and say, oh, Spurs, what are Spurs going to do? Like, it all depends on what Spurs are going to do. Are they going to back him with first choice signings, and whether they're going to get him the resources he needs? And that's what I'm saying. When I look at it from the bigger picture, I'm not worried. But this is a discussion we could have further down the track.
Yeah, but okay. I think the first thing he will do, he understands the importance of a crowd. I think he understands the importance of passion. He understands the importance of... I really, wallah, I say this with all being so genuine. I think he's a Klopp type manager. Forget the football, forget all that, but he's lovable. He's you know, Aussies how we are. We're like easy, outgoing. That's how I
He's
see
very
Klopp as.
popular. Wherever he goes, he's
Yeah,
very
he's popular,
man.
but it's not that. I think he will create that link between him and the fans where the fans will start putting pressure on Daniel Levi to back him with whatever
But the
he
thing
needs.
about Spurs, if you look at a lot of Spurs pages and you follow what Spurs are doing, a lot of fans at Spurs have literally just said one thing: brother, we don't care anymore. Just give us good football.
Yeah.
They're not even asking for get us into Champions League. We want top 4. We want this.
They went back to
They're-
square one.
They've set their benchmark as we just don't
Just
want to
want
watch
nice football.
shit, bro. We just want to watch us play good football because they've gone through the ring with Nuno, defensive based coach, couldn't do thing. Mourinho,
Conte.
defensive based coach, couldn't do thing.
Conte, the best of the best in defensive.
Delaney came in, couldn't do anything. Then that Mason, they've just been watching Dross. They're so big down to the ground that they've literally just said, Ange, you play football
Okay, so
where
one
we
sec.
go score
Let's say
goals,
now they score a
that's
goal.
it.
Let's say Ange's first game, or they score a goal of sexy football. Like we all look back and say, "Oh, that's not Spurs." What do you think that's gonna do with the fans?
It's gonna leave
Because
it.
they're so beat down and they just need that. They're so desperate for like something
They'll
to
love him.
mesmerize them.
Oh,
They'll be
they'll
like,
love
we love this guy. They'll back him.
Yeah.
Then he'll have that little connection, and then it's all pressure
I
on the
understand
owners.
that, but I'll also say this on the flip side is that type of football, you don't bet it in overnight.
100%.
Finished third first season. Our manager plays that type of brand of football. I haven't seen shit.
Yeah.
And this isn't a knock on Ten Hag. This is a knock on the resources he has. He tries to play the same brand of football. We have not seen any of that.
Nothing.
He's had to adapt and gone, fuck, bro. I can't do it with
I have
this
to play
team.
shit football,
I
mate."
have to do something because I need results more than I need to play good football.
Yeah.
The football will come.
I just
You know?
think he'll do very well. And like you said, he needs time, of course. But bro, I'm excited because bro, I think we finally deserve to have Australian
Something
talent
to get
being
behind.
looked at.
Yeah.
Because bro, we know ballers, like we know a lot of boys that are so good. They might not be at that level, right? But how do you get to
But
that
they don't have
level?
the
No,
opportunity.
but how do you get to that level if you're not around it? It's
Not
like being
even-
in the room
yeah.
with broke cunts. You're always going to be a broke cunt if you're in the room
And
with
not
broke
even
cunts.
just to get for us to get to that level. If you have someone there who's running and treating things in a European manner, if you can bring those habits back here,
Ooh, massive.
that's when it improves.
It's massive, bro.
So
But yeah, bro, that's exciting news for us. I think we'll wrap it up. Are we sweet? We're good to go?
Yeah.
I don't even know how long we went for, bro.
Almost an hour.
Oh, that's all right. We can chop some stuff up.
each one, bro.
Each one, bro.
Like, subscribe, and share, lad.
We love you all. This is probably the new format we're going to have. Sorry if we didn't give you a lot of energy. I'm a bit sick. TK's done
I'm
his
all
knee.
celebrated out.
Mehmz
Yeah,
is...
I'm in a leg brace custody thingo.
You want a tourniquet?
Takes.
Huh?
We love you all. Look after yourselves. And up the dogs. We're about to watch them. Cholo, they win.
Up the dogs.
They just won 70, they just won 70 to 2.
Remember, guys, today's episode's been sponsored by Era Inc. If you need tattoo removal, link is in the bio. Book your free consultation and use the code AGIBE when you get to the clinic and you get a 10% discount.